One thing that Matt does a lot to help keep the romance alive in our marriage is he's still doing the small things. I know we've talked about it before, but the things for me that work, my love language, are the notes, going to dinner, flowers, the typical romantic thing that most girls in this world love.
She likes the cheesy girly girl stuff.
I do. Wine and dine me. That's what I like. And so that's one thing that he has done. But you know, after we've gotten married, daily life, there's issues, there's work, there's stress, there's things that do come up. And we actually have talked about how you do kind of have to work a little bit harder when you're married. You see each other every day, you're living with each other. And so the notes and the flowers and the things that he will do to show me that, you know, he still loves me and that he really cares about me, sometimes there might be times where I might have to hint around about it. But he's still really good about doing it. But there's something about when you get married, it's not the same as when you are dating. It's better. It's a whole lot better, actually, because there's more of a bonded relationship and a deeper level that's developing. And so sometimes the flowers and the cards don't necessarily matter as far as, you know, getting quality time with him, being married to him. But I would say, you know, in general, sometimes keeping that fire going, you have to remind yourself it's a work in progress and, you know, let him know that's what you really, really love, and that'll help remind him to keep doing it.
Yeah. And I will be honest, we are almost 8 months in, and you know it's going to happen. Like you're aware before you get married that you're like, hey, you know, the romance, it'll wear out at some point, but you don't think it'll be like this early, and it hasn't worn out, but it is evident that is actually a very subtle tool that, like she was talking about, everyday life, that Satan can use to kind of just, you know, slowly just dim the light on that romance that you have in your marriage, because we'll get caught up in certain things, and it's just I forget the little things sometimes. I can't tell you the last time that we went out to a nice dinner, and I'm like, I know that's what she loves. But I'm really shocked that it was this early that you can start to see the signs of that. So don't think that you're immune to it, you know, up until a certain amount of years, because Satan starts the attacks early there. Just be aware of it. It's really, as long as you're aware of it and you're proactive, then, it's pretty easy to fight.
It's just different in marriage. The little things, like I was saying, that meant so much when we were dating, it's just, we're on a deeper level now. We're married, and not to say that we don't need those things, but there's a deeper love for each other that sometimes I don't need a bouquet of flowers to know he loves me. So it's kind of interesting how things turn, the difference between dating and getting married.
I wish women would just stay the same. I gotta figure out what else to do in addition to the flowers.
Oh, wow.
So I just keep doing flowers till I figure it out.